and welcome back to Earth's Mightiest Footballers. I'm your points master, Utz.
And I'm Suj, aka High School.
Just a reminder to our viewers, on this show, we are going to chat about FIFA World Cup 2018, specifically our picks for the McDonald's fantasy football game. Today, we'll be covering the semi-finals. But first, we have to talk about something. England! In the semi-final, it's coming home.
You see, I told you. Just the way I told you that Messi would make it to the semi-finals, and the same way I told you Germany would be near the finals, I told you England will make it.
Okay, now that's perfect. But unfortunately, I wasn't a believer until yesterday.
Yeah, look, I'm also on the bandwagon now. But it does look like there's some pretty decent run to the final. So
yeah.
But
if you remember correctly, in the beginning, I didn't think that England would get far. There weren't really expectations like they've had in the past with the golden generation and all that. And I seem to remember somebody saying something about, oh, it's the group of death, and if every team in that group thinks they're going to beat England, they were correct. Ha!
Okay, yeah, I got that one wrong.
But that's fine. Okay, let's move on to our fantasy game. Let me have a look here. And, okay, good. We're there. So, let's make our picks there. I don't think we did too badly in the last round. A lot of the players that we had actually made it through.
Yeah, that's true. 1, 2, 3. 3 of our starting 11 didn't make it through, so I think we're pretty okay there.
Okay, so how many changes do we get to make for this round?
This round is a semi-final. You'll have 5, and for the final you'll have 5.
Okay. 5 transfers. Okay. Yeah. I didn't realize that's how it works. We'll pick. So we can actually take out all those guys that didn't make it, really.
Yeah.
Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys missing. Ooh, that's quite a few.
Unless you just don't want to spend money on your bench and just get your only starting 11 and let them play, because the bench is going to earn no points anyway.
Oh yeah, that's true, eh? Do we have any chips left?
We've got the maximum captain boost.
Oh, a maximum captain bench boost? We don't have a wild card? Oh, the wild card's not something you choose, right? The wild card is just something you...
We've played our wild card, remember?
Oh, right. We played our wild card already. Okay, now that's fine.
That's why if you go to the rules of the game, I'd just like to show you something there on that wild card.
Okay, on the wild card, okay. Let's go to the rules. We are looking at McDonald's.
Yeah, if you read there, it says, in the third paragraph, it says, you can use your wild card and either of the boosters in the same round, although you cannot use both boosters in the same round, which means you can use a wild card and perhaps your bench boost, or your wild card and the maximum captain booster.
Okay.
You can't use the maximum captain booster and the bench boost. So picture this. Final, play your wild card, play your maximum captain booster. So then you don't have to worry about anything. That's exactly the plan I was going to go for in my own personal team.
And actually, if you think about it, from this point onwards, right? Semi-finals and the finals, it's both going to be 2 games each. Because even in the final round, it's third versus fourth.
Yes.
And then the actual final. So,
yes.
Your theory actually would work pretty well. Do you not think that there's more at stake in this round? Or do you think that in the next round, because third and fourth are kind of like, there's no real pressure, they're going to play more freely, so there's actually going to be more points to be had in that round than in the semi-final?
Well, if you look, it could go either way. I mean, the semi-final could be a dry 1-1 going to the penalty shootout, and the same with the final, then nobody's going to get points.
Yes.
Especially if the 1-1 is like 2 own goals. So it is a chance. It is a chance, but you obviously want to maximize your percentage of chance.
Yeah. You mean own goals like Fernandinho?
Yeah. Fantastic game he had. Lost the game, own goal, yellow card.
Yeah. So what do they call the opposite of the man of the match?
Not the man of the match.
Yeah. I would think you'd be like, I don't know, man, the Moomish of the match or something like that.
Yeah. The one that came to mind was a bit sexist, so I didn't want to do it.
Oh, be careful, boss. Be careful.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So okay. So our strategy. What's our strategy gonna be? We're gonna do what you said, right? Which is make our picks now, and then for the final round, we'll do our maximum boost,
Yes.
maximum captain. Yes,
Yes.
that actually sounds good to me. So we'll save. So can you use 2 boosters at the same time?
No.
No. So
You
actually, since we have 2 boosters, we might as well play our bench boost now.
Yes.
Great. So in fact, then we're gonna choose a team where we pretty much fill out all the best players' bench and
Yes.
on top. So it actually might be worth taking a 4-point hit this time.
Why not? Yes. Let's take the 5 players out and see where we can go from there.
Okay. Let's start with that then. Right. So I'm gonna start making transfers over here. Let's just grab everybody out. Of course, our budget will have to be a little bit more careful this time around. Coutinho, goodbye. Liverpool, miss you. And Cheryshev, shame for you.
And Boyata doesn't start anymore.
Boyata doesn't start at all, that bloody bugger. Okay, so we've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 changes. Ooh, you're gonna take
Okay, you can put the bench goalkeeper back.
Nakamura you're referring to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, you won't find him there in that slot. You're gonna have to reset and take all those guys out again, because once a team has been eliminated, you won't find their players in the drop down window at all.
I see that they've only have okay.
That's why some of the guys have taken the chance on actually loading up their bench with these cheap Japanese players like a 3.9 guy, and then just concentrating on the top 11 that they are putting out.
Yeah,
they're playing their bench boost already.
Yeah, these darn cheap Japanese people. Okay, so you know what? I must say, McDonald's have been pretty good compared to like previous World Cups, and even like if you watch the Champions League fantasy, they've been horrible with that game. But this game's actually been smooth. The things are updated, the information's there. You've got quite a bit of leeway to make your changes right up until the game starts. This has been actually a great fantasy game.
Definitely.
I hope that the Premier League fantasy can take just 1 or 2 aspects from this game. You know, especially the change of captain per day. Oh, I would love for them to have that.
Yeah.
It would just make you interested in every, like the if they play a game on a Friday and then a Saturday and then a Sunday, it would be brilliant.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But
it would give you more of a chance to earn some more points.
Yes,
and that's all we want, is more points. Well, since they're not giving us they're giving us the same budget and they're increasing the prices. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Worse than living in some of the countries in the world.
Yeah, man. It's rubbish. I'm not buying a property in Cape Town. I just want to play in my fantasy league team.
Yeah.
Why must I pay billions? You know.
The guy is what do you call it when you? Okay, now leave it. Never mind. Okay. Cut that out.
Yeah. So talking about cheap, I'm sure in the next game, I mean, these guys better be as cheap, like especially the Argentina players. They better be like a McDonald's McMuffin, cheap. and easy and quick, because otherwise I'm gonna get nar. But that's a talk for another day. Let me do what you said, which is to do the reset, and let's remove everyone. Okay, so I'll keep one.
Let's leave Yoshida.
Yeah, I'll leave you in for now. Let's take Olsen out, Coutinho, Cheryshev, and we're going to take Boyata out, who hasn't played a single game.
No, he did play the first 2 games, and then as soon as Company came back, he fell out of the team.
Yeah, Boyata hasn't played at all.
You should boycott Yatta, that team.
Boycott
Yatta!
All
the time, man, and all of a sudden now Company gets fit. Now, why? He needs to, because he's the end of his career, so it's time for him to play now.
Yeah. Boycott Yatta, that's a good one. Okay, so we've got our I've taken them out. We've got a budget of 36.6 million left to spend on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. That will give us a -4 at the end. But that's cool. So
allow me to fill the bench for you, so it'll make it easier for you to choose these 11 players. Filter by defenders and pull the price down all the way to 3.5.
3.5.
4. Sorry, 4.
Okay, but yeah.
Let's grab that guy.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he's played a few games because he's got points.
Okay, I see. It put him in the team. That's fine.
Oh, we can do that. Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Then go midfielders and filter by 4.5. There you go. Another one that might play. It's probably a bench booster, but yeah, he'll play.
Well, let's have a look. Yeah. Okay. Now let's pick our actual team because I think that we'll have enough budget to actually put better players in there. But let's have a look, right?
Yeah.
So I'll let you have the honor. Since England went to the semi-final, I will let you, who has nothing left to watch in the tournament, to choose up.
If I could choose only one player from there, I would want to go with the goalkeeper.
With the
Because
goalkeeper?
Yeah, I thought he had a fantastic match.
Which was?
Pickford against...
Pickford. Yes, he had a great game, I won't lie. Like,
got 7 points last round.
For the first time in like a decade, we actually have a good goalkeeper. You know, we've only had utter rubbish like Robert, I'm smoking green, and you know, baby James Matlala, and no, those are weak.
And Joe, I've got a weak heart.
Yeah, exactly. Pathetic. Pickford has been perfect, you know. So
yeah.
I hope his form continues into the next game because he really saved us there.
Since your team has made it now to the semis, I think you'll be allowed to choose the last 3 players in our team.
No, that's a bit too much responsibility. I'll pick one and then we can go from there. Okay. Yeah. So if I'm looking at the team, some of my players that I would have preferred, like De Bruyne and Modric, are already there. You know what? I'm gonna go for Lingard, because for me, Lingard is like at United. He really is like a player for the big occasion. And maybe he hasn't quite performed up to what I would have liked. But I think he's a nice price. And he's got some decent points. And the semi-final would be just the right occasion. Unless he's saving it for the final. Wink, 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 wink. Yo, now I'm getting all excited. It's ridiculous. All the English fans are like out of nowhere. Like there was absolutely no expectation. And now they're singing, it's coming home, it's coming home. I'm like, no.
The English are using the one weapon that they have that would basically be able to bring this thing home, and that's the media. Because the way they're hyping it up, it's like they even forgot the last 20 years existed.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll show you. Let me show you a picture of the moment.
England went to, I think they've now scored like 8 goals in the World Cup. They're like, the commentators like, and in 1968 they only scored, or it was 11, they only scored 11 goals, and now England have 11 goals. This young generation, blah, 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 blah. I was like, come on.
Yeah, you can look at this picture over here. Look at Kane. He's pointing in the distance like, yep, that trophy there, that trophy, that one, the runner-up medal, that's mine. But I can't
wait for Rashford to lift that cup. That's the actual self-serving thing I have for England to win this thing, because I just think it would inspire him so much that he would say to himself, you know what, I now have a World Cup. I'm still young. Let me concentrate all I have on my club career for now.
Yeah,
and become Mbappe or something, or even better.
Yeah. Oh, Papi. Yeah, Mappy. He's doing too well. Speaking about that, let's get back to this. And we have Mappy in the team there, Mbappe. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I've gone for Lingard.
Okay, I will now choose. Then, since you give me the honor, I'll take
midfielders, right?
Yes, midfielders. I will take filter by. There is 7 million. Mr. Marwan Fellaini.
Really?
Yeah, he had a good game in the last one, and he played played almost like in the number 10 position.
So are you banking that Belgium are gonna beat France?
No, I'm banking on the fact that if it does go down to the wire and they need a scrappy goal, Fellaini will be there to deliver.
Okay, I'll put him in for now, since he's your pick. I'm just thinking, wow, we are dropping France a little very soon here.
You've got 8.5 million by someone.
I think this is another defender, so we'd have to pick another defender. How about Pavard? I think Pavard's had a really good day.
Yeah, and there's ample funds for that.
He's super cheap. See, now when I look at it, we've still got, so having put Pavard in, who's 4.5, and put him in as a defender. We took Jordan Pickford, who's 5.5. Jesse Lingard, we've put in midfield, who's 7.5. We still have 4 million in the bank.
So take that Braderick out for Kramaric. Oh no, Kramaric is a striker. Sorry, no, never mind.
Okay, so if I look at the French team, I don't know much of the midfielder who would actually score points there. I don't think any of them have been too impressive. Really, it's been a team
Tolisso got an assist in the last game, and that was like the second game.
Let's have a look. Yeah, you did get a little bit of points. But to me, France is a very, you're either in the defense or you're in the attack.
Yeah.
The midfielders are like all of these guys are really good. So
perhaps you want to upgrade Mappy to Griezmann?
to Griezmann. Now, for me, Mbappe did brilliantly against Argentina. So
But he had a terrible last
obviously,
game.
yeah. So obviously, putting him in, you could go. Oh, did you think he had a bad game in the last game?
Yes, he did. He got a yellow card. He had, I think, one shot on goal.
Yes.
He was
Let's
eventually
filter by-
substituted.
Let's filter by forwards here. So you want Griezmann in there? Okay, so that'd be.
I mean, you can see that Griezmann has more points than him, and he's on penalties.
yes,
I mean,
that
if
is
it comes, these tight affairs could come down to the penalty.
Yes, that's true. But also, we will be making another change, which will mean another points deduction. But I think we're going to go
correct.
all in, right? We're going to go all in for this.
Yeah, why
We
not?
really want to, I mean, especially if you down low in the league, this is the time to take a chance again.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially since you know all of these players will not be playing one game, but 2 games.
Yes.
So it's actually worth picking the better players.
Yeah, good point there.
So I will go with Griezmann in there. Great. So now we've got 3.1 left in the budget. So we can actually start looking around again. Maybe Lingard, looking at Lingard. Fellaini? I don't know about Fellaini, eh?
Okay, then who
but
would you
I-
like to replace him with? Perhaps maybe you
And
see, can't give
maybe,
Mertens because
maybe we can look at this Bradrich guy, get rid of him. Because, I mean,
Mhm.
he's super cheap. We really don't need... we really
Yeah.
don't need a super cheap guy in there.
we're not
we can get rid
strapped
of
for
him.
cash.
Yeah, we're not strapped for cash at all. So we can go to 7.5 and we can have a look here. We've already got Lingard, Chadley. Oh, so that way we can keep your precious Fellaini, who signed yet another contract. How does he do it? I do
That's
not
right.
know. He's threatening them with these, this. He's like, hey, here's another contract. And then when I'm done, here's another contract. Give me a
Even
contract.
Mourinho in love.
Yeah, it must be. I would have said I like Witzel, but he hasn't really scored anything. Carrasco didn't even play in the last game, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
Tolisso took his place.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's weird.
sorry, Chadley took his place because
Oh.
Chadley scored in the game before that.
Yeah, I don't know how Chadley managed to
Yeah,
bring
let's go
himself
with the
in.
differential since we're trying to help people that want to make up points.
Yes. Okay, so who would you say there?
Chadley then instead of Fellaini. And he's
Chadley.
cheaper.
Okay.
0.1.
Yeah.
Cheaper. Yes.
I would love for a bit of controversy with Fellaini in there, like he did for United when Aguero got him sent off.
Yeah,
But where would Chadley be? He's under.
he's a midfielder for Belgium.
Let's use this love
There we go.
search thing here. Chadley, yes. Yeah, he's already got a goal at least. So, and I can see he did play. So,
Carrasco has been uninspiring, so I think they'll stay with Chadley.
okay. Yeah, I agree with that. Let's just look at our team quick. We've got a couple of Croatians. We've got we're heavy on England. I
We're
must
missing
say,
a.
rather
Oh, by
heavy
the
on
way,
England.
we're missing a defender there. Oh, midfielder. Sorry.
Midfield, yes. So I'm saying we're heavy on Croatia and England. And so I think we really should, but yeah, there's really nothing in the French team. But I mean, France are
Pogba?
definitely gonna make. I'm still. Oh, yeah, you're gonna go for Pogba.
Why not?
Okay, I'll go for Pogba. That's fine.
He has
Uh,
scored in this tournament already.
Oh, we can't afford him. Sorry. He's
Nice.
but on the
Tolisso
prime time.
then.
We've got about 7.5.
Tolisso?
Tolisso, yes. Let's have a look.
Also a bit of a differential. He's got an assist in the last game and clean sheet.
Do you think he'll start the game?
Yeah, I would think so. Yes, he was pretty. He played very well.
Why did he
Sorry?
start? Why did he start the game in the last game? Because who's missing?
Matuidi was injured.
Oh, but won't Matuidi come back?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
Yeah. See, I
We'll only know closer to the date.
Okay. Well, we could put Tolisso in for now, and maybe closer to the time we can take a choice. But let's say if we can't choose Tolisso, who would be your alternative there?
At that price.
Yeah, that price is a bit difficult, eh? I mean,
Mm.
Croatia, maybe
Kovacic.
Rakitic.
No, too
Can't
expensive.
afford him. Can't afford him.
Kovacic.
Yeah, Kovacevic might be an option. He doesn't play the full games, as I can see. He seems to be lack of stamina.
Yeah.
That's fine though. But I'm actually happy with this team. I like Pavard. I think maybe I would have preferred at least one more better defender in there. But if you look at our budget,
Then take
there-
Griezmann out and put Mbappe back in, and you'll be able to afford a big midfielder from France.
but I liked your argument that Griezmann's the one who takes penalties and all that. And you know what? If there's one thing I've figured out about fantasy league is that it's those guys who are in in the positions to score, the free kick takers, the corner takers, the penalty
Correct.
takers. They're the ones that really guarantee you points. The
Yeah.
rest, I mean, anybody can score a goal in the team, especially this stage of the competition. So I'm gonna rely on your logic there. And I think it'll actually be better for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm just looking at this thing here. It does look like there's a wild card over here. If I click there, see, you can actually play a wild card.
Yes, see, we have a wildcard available for this team, but we're going to keep it for the final, remember?
Oh, right. Sorry, I lost track there. Okay, so are we happy with this team?
I'm happy with the team.
Okay, let me give it a confirm. And who are we going to pick for captain? I think the first day. Let's have a look at the fixture before you choose that. Go to the fixtures. So France, Belgium are playing first on Tuesday, and then England play Croatia on Wednesday. So it's between France and Belgium. We are going to make... I like Lukaku. Who do you like?
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne. Okay. Actually, you know what? He really got up there. I think Lukaku's being used as a little bit of a distraction to the defense.
A decoy.
And then he's bringing the other guys in. Okay. I'm happy with that. And we said we were going to use bench boost, but we really don't have a lot on the bench.
We can still.
Yeah, we can definitely... We might as well.
Yeah.
Because we're definitely going to use maximum captain in the last round, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Of course, if you'd like to, you can play that strategy in reverse. You can use the maximum captain now, and you can use the bench boost in the last round. But I think I like the way this goes. Okay, so if I look at our team now, our front line is Antoine Griezmann, Harry Kane, Romelu Lukaku, and then in midfield we have Jesse Lingard, Kevin De Bruyne, Luka Modric, Nacer Chadli, and on the bench we've got Tolisso from France. Then in the back we've got Trippier, who I think has had a really good World Cup, and he's got that little David Beckham-esque style of crossing in balls and stuff like that. So I really think he'll get us some points. Lovren and Caleta. I'm not sure about Caleta, but Lovren, I know he goes up for the corners and whatnot. And talk about hedging your bets, but I really think, come on, England! Oh my word! If England must win that game, Yusuch, I'm telling you, I'm gonna do something that a great man once told me. When your team scores a goal, for those first 20 seconds, I'm allowed to punch and kick as much as I want. No one can stop me.
Yeah, you. That's fine.
And what do you mean?
I like the layout of this team because, as you can see here, even if you don't have a wild card, it's structured in such a way that there's 4 players from one team and 3 from the other 3 teams.
Yes.
And with 5 changes in the final, you can just do 2 extra and you'll have a full playing 11.
Yeah. But, oh Lord, we've been so wrong about which teams will go through. So maybe I must tone down my optimism,
Yeah.
Like a certain friend of ours who likes to, keep in the non-committal phase, if you know what I mean. You know who you are. Okay, cool. So that is our team. So now, I think one last thing. Let's talk about just how you think this World Cup is going to go.
England to win it.
England to win it? Holy jeez. I know that we did the chart before, and in the chart there, I'm still so sure that France have still looked the best. But I just want to ask you, who's been your player of the tournament? It's been so hard to pick one.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne. When you said Luka, I thought, you're going to agree with me. Luka Modric is my pick. Not necessarily because he's not been like the most scintillating thing ever. But what he did was, to miss a penalty, then come back and take another one, and then now you say he also scored a penalty in the last one. I obviously didn't watch the last game.
Shootout, yeah.
But he's so good, and everything that Croatia does well, it goes through him. But you said De Bruyne because...
Let me confirm to you why I say Kevin De Bruyne. With this whole Messi versus Ronaldo thing, it got me thinking on the actual how to quantify what the greatest of all time is, right? And besides the way the accolades that they get and the trophies that they earn, the thing for me that proves to me that you can be one of the greatest players are you can play at a high level for your club, and it's not even a transition when you go play for your country because you're still at that high level. And De Bruyne for me is that. When he plays for Manchester City, you are aware he's on the field. You can see his skills. You can see his contributions. When he goes to Belgium, exactly the same thing. That game against Brazil, they changed that formation to allow De Bruyne to move from the game where he played before in a defensive position up to where he was playing behind Lukaku. They had no answer for him. There were times when he was
Yes.
running past there and there was nobody marking him because they just didn't expect him to be there. And he adapted it so well to it that if you didn't know him, you would think he is normally a player that plays behind the striker.
Yes, and I mean he's so different from like the Hazard, who's like direct running. Do you know
He's
who?
very
Do you know who
forceful.
Kevin De Bruyne reminds me of? And you can disagree with me maybe, but do you remember Kaká?
Yes.
Tell me that De Bruyne
Yes.
is not basically Kaká.
Yes, I would think so, yes.
Not the quickest, not the
But
strongest.
the finesse on the passing, on the style, on the eye, everything was perfect with those ones.
He
I
has that
agree.
same like suave. He glides past players instead of
Yes.
outrunning them. Or,
Yes.
And to
He's
me,
he thinks very well, so he's a very good thinker on the field. I like him.
yeah. And to me, Silva's gonna bow out of the top midfielder of the world, and it's gonna be De Bruyne that's gonna be the one.
Yeah. I'm so jealous for
Unless
Man City.
Fred the Red can do something. Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my argument for De Bruyne.
Okay. Now I'll think that's a good one. Well, hopefully Luka Modric will go out in the next round, and your guy will be in the final. Then I can say you were right. You were right.
As long as England wins it, then I can be completely right.
Oh my word.
Then I would have gotten one thing right for this bloody thing.
You know, I'm still wearing my Rooney England shirt, and I was telling people like that before this game, I'm like, hey, at least I get to wear this shirt one last time before I put it out to pasture. And now there's another game, another 2 games. No matter what happens now, they're playing another 2 games.
Yeah.
I better go make sure I get that thing washed because it hasn't been washed for years.
Oh, how about this? If they win it, you have to buy yourself the one that they won.
Oh.
Because think about it, who knows when they'll win it again? At least you got the top of when they won it.
Yes. Yo, we were there. Yeah.
Not in 19. You can put it on the top and the back. We were there, not in 1968, but in 2018.
Yeah, 66, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, 66.
28 years of hurt gone. But yeah. But okay, the other teams, seriously, France, I think they're still the best. Belgium looks strong and everything, but I still think that if you look at the game carefully, they really out-tacticked Brazil than they actually played better. If you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I do agree with
So I'm just hoping that. So you would you say it's going to be a Belgium-England final?
Yes. Do you know also why I'm leaning towards that? Do you know who's the second in charge of Martinez at Belgium?
Mm-mm.
Thierry Henry. Did you not
What?
see him? Did you not see him on the side of the field?
No, not at all.
Thierry Henry is the second in charge at Belgium under Martinez. That's why they might have that one little edge over France. Because when I looked at that Brazil game, I thought, wow, this is very tactical the way they played this thing. It was like they planned specifically when they were to meet these guys that this is the way they're gonna play. And I was like, where did they get this plan from? Who would I think? Because Martinez, yes, he's good, but I mean, he's got so much, it would be overwhelming. Then I saw Thierry Henry sitting there and it clicked. I was like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah, as Mahendra Singh Dhoni would say, very tactical. He's very tactical.
Yeah.
And
So
he's
Deschamps
using the
versus
right
Thierry
strategy.
Henry? So Deschamps versus Thierry Henry?
Yeah, jeez, no, that's gonna be good. It's
And-
no matter what happens, this has been a great World Cup. No team has overwhelmed anyone. There's been a couple of great games. Okay, one last thing. Just 2 things: best moment and best match. Start with best match.
Best match would be Iran and Spain.
Iran and Spain.
Yeah. Shame Iran held Spain for an extremely long time in that game. And you can see it was a plan that they were sticking to, and Queiroz was on that side, kuzaring them on, saying, guys, let's stick to this. If it wasn't for that one moment, Shame, they would have made it. They would have got a draw out of that game, and I actually wanted to. But it was like and plus the vuvuzelas in the background of that game made me giving that South African feel, you know. I actually listened twice to say, are those vuvuzelas? But they're actually not vuvuzelas. They're shorter versions of them.
Oh, okay.
But they still like same effect. So it was quite like, yeah. So that game, because I thought it was very nice. And you said the best moment.
Best moment, yeah, like single moment in the World Cup.
Best single moment was Messi scoring. Yeah, Messi scoring his one and only goal and running to the side of the field and giving them a poster. And putting his fingers up. And ask me why.
Why?
That's probably the last moment he's ever going to have in this World Cup. I don't see him playing another World Cup.
Yo.
I'll have to take that as my that's my last of the great Messi I will see. for Argentina because I don't support Barcelona. So.
Yeah, they were very disappointing. At least Ronaldo had, for me, which was my best moment was, I mean, I was gonna say Ronaldo taking his free kick, but come on, England winning their first penalty in World Cup history.
Penalty shootout, yeah.
Especially since I sat there and I was like, even when Pickford saved, even when Trippier put away the equalizing penalty, even when Dyer walked up and was about to take it, I did not look. I didn't see him score it. Because I'm like, no, we're out. I was literally taking my United jacket that I have and I put it over my England shirt and I started walking out the bar and then I just hear screams. And I was like, oh, I was wrong.
You enjoy not witnessing history and historical moments, like you must Rooney's free kick now, you must that thing live, no? What's wrong with you?
And then, no, but as soon as they screamed, I obviously turned around and watched the replay. But, so to me, that moment wasn't even, I didn't even see the moment, I just felt it. So that's what my moment was. And for me, the best match, damn, I've got to say France-Argentina. Because, honestly, as much as you bringing, I'm sure you're very disappointed with Argentina. I thought they played really well. They just happened to come up against the one best team that they could have faced in the World Cup. Because I thought they were getting a little bit better over time. It's just that messy imbalance that really, with all these great attacking players, and well, we'll see how far they go. Maybe they'll learn their lesson and they'll get better from here.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, so that's about it for us, and hopefully everything will go as planned. And if viewers liked our video, please like and subscribe, and we'll definitely have more to come. Cheers.
And if there's anybody that I know or that knows me that's watching this video and playing in my fantasy league for this World Cup, I'm kicking your ass, bitches.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, cheers, man.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Where's our midfield?
Exactly.
Midfield.
Go on! Finish him! Finish him!
Squire Kane has stolen it at the death. That's what he's there for.
Good! What's going on there?